What's going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quigley Podcast. And while I cannot remember what episode this is that we are on, I can tell you that it's going to be a banger episode because it's going to be more of like a vibe episode. Not a whole lot of crazy Halo news coming out. Maybe a couple small things we're going to touch on here and there. But for the most part, just going to be us gapping about gaming news, new games that are out, new games that are coming out, new things that we've done this week that maybe we haven't talked about yet. I don't know. You're going to figure it out because you're about to watch the episode. So just get over there, wait a couple seconds for this part to be over and then watch the episode and we'll tell you all about it. So here it is. Thank you for watching. What is going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quigley Podcast, and I'm super excited to say that I literally have no clue what we're going to talk about, and not because, it's like usual where like I just can't remember the topics. It's literally because I don't know what we're going to talk about, so we're just going to kind of have to like throw ourselves into it. I am once again joined by Banksy Boy. We are here to talk about something. I mean, there's got to be something going on.
Funny enough, there's not much going on.
There's not a lot. There's not a lot.
There's a few Halo things. There's a few. Actually, there's a lot of non-Halo things happening in this past week because I mean, we just talked about so much last week, right? So
Yeah,
a lot. So a lot of stuff is. I don't want to say it's like we're on like a dip or anything. It's just everything released last week. We got to talk about it. We got to tackle it, and now we've just been. I mean. We got no Halo events. We got a new game or a demo that dropped. New game drops next week.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Halo. I was like, wait, what?
You're like,
I confused myself there for a second.
So just not a lot, but I mean, I was kind of looking around. We still have our pro scrims going on. I know you don't watch those very much. Do you? No, right?
Nope.
That's what I thought. Ben's not locked.
I am not.
Online, there's been a big surge in those websites, the 250 to 0 website where you can build the COD team, or the COD Dynasty website follows the same dynamic, but for a season. That's new. So
maybe I'm probably going to throw a whole wrench into this. Maybe we should do one right now.
Just do one right now? Okay, so
if you can't wait, I just thought about it because I was thinking that would be really bad if you can't pull it up. But if you can't pull it up, I could just pull it up on my phone and then I just show it to the camera.
It's fine.
You can pull it up?
Maybe. I think I can pull it up without your face.
Okay, that's fine. They don't have to see me while we're doing it.
Which one do you want to do? Want to do the COD Dynasty? You want to do the season one?
Yeah, I'm down for either. I like the funny thing was, so if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about while he's kind of getting this pulled up, a few weeks back, maybe even a month ago, I don't think it was that long ago, though, a few weeks, they came out, somebody made this like, it's probably like AI generated, little like website, kind of like a Wordle type thing. I'm not saying Wordle's AI generated, but just like that type of like AI browser game. And it was called 82-0, and it was basically you get like a spin, and it randomizes the team and year for that team in the NBA. And then you have to pick a player from that roster of that year on that team and try to form a 5-man stack to see if you would go 82-0. So like you might get, the 92 Bulls, right? And then your second pick might be like the 2026 Bucks, or you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So you get a year and a team, right? And you kind of have to be careful because like you might go, oh, like this guy's like was insane this year. Like let me put him in my center, and you put him in your spot as a center, but then you re-roll and your next pick you have like a way better center you could have picked. So like you'd be careful with it. But long story short, I was playing it. Kind of like, I was like, the first time actually getting on it. And then that same night, Odin sent me a message and was like, yo, you seen this COD thing? And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, it's 250 to 0. Like, you make your own COD roster, like, by spinning the wheel. And I was like, I didn't know they had a COD version of it. So then I started just going crazy with that. So you got it pulled up?
I do. So everybody can see it now. I imagine Ben's going to like this transition that he can see too. Or no, he can't. I didn't share it
I
to him.
cannot see. So I was about to say if you can just tell me who our picks are.
Hold on. I'm covering your face right now so I can share
Okay.
to you.
Okay.
But so just to kind of you laugh all you want. So for the listeners, you can see this on YouTube if you want to go to YouTube. It's an esports draft game. I picked the Dynasty one because the Dynasty one gives you a season of like doing majors, EWC, champs. It puts your team through all those events and kind of places like how they would go. The other one is just through a champs event, so like a bracket. The 250-0 is the bracket one. Sweeping everything, never done in real life, and claim Dynasty. Now, Ben, this is where we get to pick. Do we want all time of AW to BO7, or do you want CDL era?
Oh, dude, I feel like all time is so trolly because you're gonna get like some of those random teams that just have like nothing but like below 80 players.
If you do all time, you're gonna get Hyper Games, Millennium, Mind Freak, Optic Nation.
I'm down for all time, just for the vibes.
Okay. So do you want to see the stats or do you want to play full IQ, what we know?
Oh, that's a good one. You want to do IQ?
Let's do IQ. We can do IQ first.
Okay.
All right. So there are respins. So you can respin a player that fits this roster or whatever. Or you can respin the era. So it would still be Rocker. If we, for example, for the listeners, we have Rocker on our team from 2020 Modern Warfare. So if we respin the era, we get a different Rocker team. It will always be Minnesota Rocker, but we get a different team. If we do respin the team, it'll be 2020, but a different team during MW19. If we did a full respin, it spins both. But to be fair, Rocker wasn't great this year. This was the 5v5.
I think this is a bad pick. I think we might need to respin.
You want to respin the team, era, or full?
We only get one respin, right?
One respin of each per game. Spin on a card, same player, new title. So like if I respin,
you think we get a good Rocker squad?
Is there a good one?
I mean, that's.
Well, we just had this conversation earlier. Remember, like
I feel like we. Yeah, we'd have to get that exact one. I feel like we respin the team.
Right, we would have to get that exact one, and they still weren't great. So do you want to stay in MW19? You tell me that.
I think we stay MW19 because there's some better picks I think we could get.
All right, we're gonna respin the team, and we're gonna see like Frosty on this thing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you can't do Karma because he didn't have stats. He barely played. This roster was Octane, Enable, Apathy.
Apathy also retired midway through this.
Yeah, he did, but he played.
Yeah.
And then Proto and Pander. Slack came in for Apathy, right?
I think so, yeah. This is rough.
I say Octane wasn't Seattle Surge. It wasn't a good year.
But dude, holy cow, bro. Half of this roster retired after this year.
MW19 did that to you. What do you mean half? What, Proto doesn't play anymore?
Oh my gosh, that entire team.
Yeah, none of these people play anymore.
Octane.
Octane played like 2 more years. Yeah, everybody retired.
Yeah.
Like
jeez, bro, Seattle Surge was horrendous.
Look at Slack's photo. That says Florida Mutineers, bro.
Yeah. No, it's
we got to go Octane though, I imagine.
Yeah, I feel like for the squad.
So
we'll take Octane.
So technically, if we spin on Octane, now we're not wasting a spin. So Octane MW19. You don't know. Okay, look.
Oh, wait, hold up. 2015 Prophecy was not bad. They just weren't like.
Right, but you have to go Aches. Like Yeah, we're gonna pick Imbos.
Yeah, I think we just respin. We just do a full respin. Just do a full respin.
You want to do a full look at this
Dude, I'm not taking Parasite, Nagafin, Ricky.
So what you're telling me is you don't want Aches.
No, I do not want eggs. Not in 2015.
Full respin?
Yes, full respin, please. Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Okay, this isn't bad, but
Methods.
this was the Heretics. This was the last time that Methods played on Heretics. Last time. Before they left and then came back. Right?
God.
So this was before they left. We're gonna have to rerun this twice.
Dude.
So you have to go. Oh, dude, just
you gotta go lucky, right? Or medals? Lucky or medals?
I say we save an AR because we got MW19 Octane, which was good, but they didn't do good. We picked medals because it was Black Ops 4, so this guy was running around with the SOG, right?
Dude, this team is already so chalk.
All right.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay, Exnid. Just go Exnid. Like, there's no world. I mean, I guess you could go Pred, but
Pred barely played on the team though.
Yeah.
Exnid played all season. All right.
Yeah. Oh my. Can we respin? Can we respin? Respin the era. Respin the era.
It's Royal Ravens.
So there's got to be a better squad than this.
Than Slasher?
We had Clay for a little bit.
Was that Royal Ravens?
Wait, yeah, I might be trolling. I could be.
Was he on Carolina? He played for Carolina, but they got slammed.
Oh.
Jeez. Wait, this is Carolina. Did Clay not play? Respin?
I feel like the respin's the play, man. Oh my. Wrap it up. It is over. It's just not meant to be.
So Parasite.
Oh my gosh, it made it. Dude, I was trying to figure out what was going on. It's because it just made him London. Okay, yeah.
No, it's got to be Paul.
Wait. This is 2021. Paul X.
Yeah, we just go Paul X on this, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the only one you keep, dude. Holy cow! Give me Zaptius.
All right, top 6, top 8. Oh, we won Major 3.
What?
We got 3rd at EWC. We bodied at champs. All right,
brother. There is no way that team is getting a major win.
They got a major. Okay, we're running it back.
Run it back, please. You've got to be joking me.
Gwen. Black Ops 6 Gwen?
Oh, my bad. I didn't see Black Ops 6. Yeah, Gwen.
Okay, Luminosity.
Okay.
It's got to be. We got to pick formal.
It was World War II.
Right. They weren't they like top 2? I'm looking it up. 4-2 champs.
I honestly don't remember where.
It's 2018. They were slamming, weren't they? Oh no, dude. They got top 5. Oh, but they lost to Envy. Okay, that's fine. We gotta go.
Could be worse.
Yo, this was Formal's like I hate Optic era. We gotta pick Formal, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You're unlucky, bro. Snoopy in Modern Warfare? Yeah, it's gotta be Snoopy SMG.
I mean, it's gotta be the only pick you could possibly go with that.
Just casually. Ooh, Vanguard.
Vanguard Dash, he was kind of Vanguard. Yeah, but he didn't play the full year.
Yeah, he broke his thumb, and then he went behind the scenes.
But that major one, Illig was kind of diffy. But I think Dashy's the best play here, just because like
Didn't they almost win champs in this game?
no,
What'd they get? I thought they did.
no,
Well,
no.
I'm looking it up now.
Vanguard was not a good year for them.
Isn't this the game? Oh, right. Um,
Because they got general and like not saying anything bad about them, but they got general and then
they got fourth. What do you mean they got general?
and then they had Prolute because they had to get general as their sub. He was on their challenger squad. Remember when they had Optic Nation for the challenger squad or whatever?
Oh, I have the
Yeah,
champs. I have the champs roster.
I don't know, bro.
It's got Illy on it.
I just work here.
Did Illy come back? I don't.
No, he came back like one time.
I guess it was at the end.
I don't know, bro.
Oh, you're right. General and Prolute came in. Oh yeah, that was a weird time because General was like a content creator, right? Yeah, that was a weird time.
I mean, he played challengers,
but I still think we go Dashy, right?
Yeah, no, you could Dashy.
All right, let's see what happens. Second, champs, 6, 8, champs. We got it twice.
Okay, we want a major in EWC. That's not bad.
All right, we go one more time, and then we're gonna try the 250 and 0.
Okay, all right, I'm down.
All right, no splice.
I'll move.
Hook. Yeah, Hook. All right, let's. Why? Sorry. Okay, advanced warfare phase. We already have Hook. I mean, we go.
I feel like there's duh. No Doug, no dub. Censor. No, I'm just joking. I'm trolling. Do not click censor.
It's got to be Aches in advanced warfare.
Yeah, I would say Aches or attach.
Okay, so Paris Legion. This wasn't a good roster at all.
So we're respin, right?
New team,
dude. What is okay? Okay.
Do we just go Octane again? I don't think these subs are better than any other sub we're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm down.
Snoopy. Oh wait, Black Ops 6. Who was better? Snoopy, right? Or was Purge better?
I feel like they were both pretty bad, but we could respin era. Although it is Boston Breach, so I don't know what more you get here.
We get MW2 Prim?
I'm not against it.
Over Snoopy? For MW2?
I don't know, bro. I didn't follow Boston Breach.
I think that this was Snoopy's first year. This was like his he's the start Snoopy. Damn, it was a mistake.
My God, if we're just hard stuck top 4, jeez. Oh, see, here's what happens. No, look at that. Look at that really quickly. Look at that listing. Major 1, we get top 6. We're like, all right, we're good. We it's start of the year. Then we get top 12. We're like, oh my gosh, what just happened? It was a rough stint for the boys. Then we get top 4. We're like, okay, we're on the come up. Then we get top 4 again. We're like, okay, we're gonna bounce back here. Then we get top 4 again. We go, oh my gosh, what is wrong with us? We make a last-second roster change before champs, and we get top 8. And then we're like, okay, it was a rebuild year. Yeah. That's exactly what just happened right there.
That's why they dropped. So they dropped Snoopy.
I would have dropped that whole squad.
All right, so this is 250-0. To all the listeners, I pulled it up for Ben. Have you done this one yet?
Yes, that's the one. This is the one that Odin sent me.
Oh, did you see mine?
I had not done the first one that you just showed me.
Did you see mine that I put in the chat today for 250-0?
Yeah, you got like a crazy one.
I went insane. All right, so we can play hard, so no respins and stats are hidden. Okay. We don't have to do we could do per year ratings, or we do prime. So everybody's at their prime. I say per year.
Yeah, Prime just makes it way too easy, I feel like.
So hard per year, and then we have CDL or all. All goes all the way back to 2009.
Let's do CDL this time just because we did all last time.
Okay, so the roster is 2 ARs, 2 subs. Right? We're gonna spin. Vancouver Surge from Black Ops 6.
O4, Booza, Nasty, Neptune.
Do we not
Gotta
pick
go.
Neptune
Is it
or
O
O
four?
04, right?
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
down for either of those, really.
so if we do, so essentially if we do O 04, yeah, let's go 04. Spin it again. Ultra from Cold War. It's got to be
That's not a bad one.
It's got to be Insight from Cold War.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree.
No offense, Cammy. All right, Heretics from 6.
Oh boy.
They didn't win anything.
Oh boy.
We go. I say we go either Super or Real. But it's up. Do we want to take like a really good AR at the end if we get one, or would we rather have a sub?
I don't know. That's a good. I feel like if you get like a decent AR, like they can kind of just hold the heady. Like a sub kind of changes the game right now. You know.
So you want me to go Super?
Yeah, let's go super.
All right, spinning again. Uh, if I pick Scrappy, it's off roll.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be out. Yeah, I think we got to do Kleenex here.
all right. I don't think we're winning champs with this roster.
I don't think we're. Yeah, no, I definitely don't think so.
All right, we got 3-0.
And okay, all right, let's try that
went-
one more time.
Ooh, 1 and 2, top 12. All right, yeah. See, like Super. Okay, Super was bad. Fire. All right, where's the redo?
Not a great look.
I didn't want to resend the bracket. I didn't want to see me lose again.
No.
Oh man, I resimmed it and we got double first rounded. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh man.
we're never getting jobs as GMs like this.
All right, still CDL era.
Okay, what is up with us in Toronto Ultra?
Okay, well, Insight. Okay, FaZe. They won champs this year. But do we want Simp or a Beezy?
Ooh.
I say Simp personally.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's see. Let's see when the next LA Thieves Cold War draws, right?
Who were there? Who were their subs?
No, draws was a sub that year. No, we're not going draws. It's got to be Kenny or Slasher.
Wait, LA Thieves what year? I can't. It's
Cold
blurry
War.
for me.
Cold War.
Oh, that was like the rebuild year of a lifetime. They were just switching roster 24/7.
I say Kenny.
Yeah, I'm not against the Kenny play.
All right, last spin. Ooh, Shotzi.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only smart play there.
All right. We just couldn't beat Optic. It was the Optic. What roster is that? We couldn't beat Optic Chicago. 21. Yo, it's
We kind
inside.
of stuck.
We're 4-2. We went 4-2. We got fourth. We did better that time, but dude, we keep getting ultra. All right, one more go. One more go.
All right, last one.
All right, let's see.
Okay, can you just refresh the page?
You're right.
Like it's becoming a problem.
Hard CDL era. All right, let's see. Okay, Surge, Modern Warfare,
Of course.
Octane, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Seattle Surge, Modern Warfare.
Okay.
Apathy, right?
Sure.
You want him on AR or AR?
Dude, if he gives a surge again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my. Okay. Maybe we should have played like all time instead of just
Oh, I messed up. I kept.
video. Holy crap, bro.
We're
You
doing
just
all the time.
restart?
We're doing all the time, bro. We got. What do you mean?
Are
All right.
you okay? Yeah, it's just not meant to happen. It's just not meant to happen.
Yo, but we got
It is.
Frosty the goat.
He was. I mean, not in that game. He wasn't.
They won a major.
Yeah, everybody won a major.
So Skies, we go with Skies here.
Yeah, he invested in his game.
Optic Gaming, Black Ops 1.
Oh,
It's,
dude.
it's Big Timer, Merc, Roofy, or Jake.
Give me Big T. No, I'm just,
Okay,
dude. I mean,
it's got to be JCap, right? Like, I'm sorry.
sure.
Okay. Red Reserve from World War II.
Dude, that was a weird squad.
All right, we gotta get a sub here. So
Can we get J-Cap again? I'm just trolling.
rated one chip.
Yeah.
We're not
He's a
winning.
Warzone guy now, but we'll take it.
Minnesota Rocker, Modern Warfare 2. You want Bance or Afro? Bance?
After I get. No,
Afro?
you're right. Bance was pretty good that year.
Modern Warfare 2 he was. All right, let's simulate champs. Damn. Why is Optic Texas 24 in here, bro? We got top 8.
All right, well, we're just not good at this. Let's move on.
All right, bringing it back to us.
Oh my gosh, that was so bad.
Hey, just looking at it. Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
Nope.
Oh, lost Ben's camera.
I meant to stop watching, not turn my camera off. Stop. Whoops.
I love those things. I wish there was a Halo one, but to be fair, there's not like. I feel like if we went through like the Halo Pros and did something like that, I don't know if it's the same experience per se. Because like Last Shot had a pop off year last year, but like how do you equate that to Halo 5? Where so I mean maybe it can happen.
You never
So
know.
yeah, right. You never know. Anywho. Let's kind of talk about we're kind of the 250-0, we're talking like a champs bracket. Where are we at? I mean, honestly, like in esports, I feel like this year's kind of slow.
Yeah, I mean, other than DreamHack, like I know there's been other events and like there's things going on. I just feel like other than DreamHack, there hasn't been anything like major. Of course, EWC will be in Paris this year, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, Paris this year. So that'd be like a cool like change of scenery, I guess, especially for those who are going. I wonder what they're gonna do. I mean, like think about because I mean the idea was that EWC was always going to be in Saudi Arabia, right? And then of course because there's stuff going on over there right now, they're not going to have it there. I wonder what their I like did they like reimburse people? Because I mean like you got to think if people bought their like imagine people buying their tickets like a year ago who were like I'm going to EWC coming this year or whatever, and then they bought their tickets like a year ago, and then now they're like, oh, it's not even going to be here. I wonder if there was anybody who had any issues like that. I don't know why I wonder that, but I just popped into my head.
Do you mean like plane tickets?
Or like hotels or like anything. Like I mean, because a lot of people like to get that stuff in crazy advance so that they're good.
I get what you're saying. Now. Okay. I was just looking at the Paris thing.
Are you going?
No.
I'm just trolling.
I would go to Halo Fest.
I'll be there.
Dude, that's crazy. You should. John will be there. Our boy John will be there.
Yeah, I'm crashing with John.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
He does not know
You
that.
just show up, you're like, "Hey, John." Um,
Why are you in my room? So
um,
here's the thing.
but you're right. Like, we have EWC, but I even feel like COD has kind of slowed down, which the next event is where? Europe?
Paris.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, and I feel like, and I don't know about you, COD European events,
Blow?
yeah, I just
Yeah.
they don't hit like they used to, right? Like
No,
going,
no, you need say it with your chest. They blow.
they blow. Um,
Thank you.
but I just feel like I feel like there's so much nostalgia around a European event when you go
Mhm.
back to CWL, when you go back to Classic Halo, like those kind of things. You go back to that, and there's a lot of like nostalgia to it. So people ask for it. They're like, give us a European event. But then you have these European events, and they either do not succeed, they're really small, and no one goes, or you have an event that is NA dominant players who are now jet lagged to compete. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I
like I feel like it's not even this. We don't even get the same style of competition when watching.
Mhm.
And it's like, bro, we're in. And no offense to Birmingham, but I'm going to use Birmingham as an example. Like, bro, we just flew to Birmingham to get double first rounded, or like,
I'd be checked out.
you know what I mean? It's like you're half asleep, you're on the other side of the world, and we're watching CDL at 6 a.m. Like, so
Oh, that's another thing too for me is like, I mean, and maybe I'm like 100% wrong, and somebody can send me. I'm very sure someone who knows much more about it than I do will let me know. But I have a feeling that most of CDL's viewership is indeed NA. So when they in turn take their viewership and throw it elsewhere, and then half of North America is forced to wake up at the butt crack of dawn to watch COD. You know what I mean? I mean, these people are waking up to get ready for their 9 to 5, not tune into Call of Duty.
yeah,
And so it kind of, not to say like kills the views, but I mean, it definitely makes it more difficult for a lot of the audience that I feel is usually there.
right. Like I'm kind of looking at it. Um, Birmingham was low for attendance, which I know it's that was DreamHack, not like a CDL thing. But even viewership was low across the board because like if I can use Halo as a good example, is we used not LVT, we used Euro Halo League. Um, and we didn't have like, you know, an HCS thing, but the viewership for LVT is always higher than Euro Halo League, but it was the same competition, right? Um,
Yeah.
and then for like COD, I didn't watch Birmingham COD until Champs, which I think a lot of people wait till Champs Sunday to watch it. But I didn't watch a lick of it because again, you have that type of competition where people are jet lagged. They're not playing to their best. People are getting joked on stage. And it's like, yeah, right there. What you just did. That's what they're
Dude,
doing, bro.
that's what it looks like.
But
Great reenactment of me.
I just feel like when it's a European event, it's just not the same if it's like an NA team or an NA roster kind of deal. Like how many CS:GO events are in America? 2?
Maybe.
Right. Then there's like
IEM Dallas, IEM Atlanta.
right, and then there's like 6 everywhere else.
Well, that's also like I was saying, like that's where the audience is at, you know.
Right.
Um,
Right. So it's just like it's just there, which CS:GO is huge and everywhere, but like League of Legends, Champs hasn't been in America except like twice, I think. I want to say or something like that.
they should bring it back.
It,
My backyard.
your backyard, League of Legends
Yeah,
champs.
I think
but
I think everybody would enjoy themselves.
it's just kind of crazy. But like Pokemon, for example, like a trading card game and video game.
Mhm.
The champs was in Japan a few years ago, and this year it's in San Diego, I think. Um, and the player base actually skyrocketed. And
Really?
yeah, we have had more players this year to try to get to champs and Pokemon than we have any other year, which it's grown every year. But it's just the fact that there's so many North American players, and now
Yeah.
we know Worlds is not in Japan's a little bit harder to get to. Um, and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, it's in San Diego. I can get there, I can make that happen, and they pretty much get 2,500 plus players each regional or each major for Pokemon. Um, yeah,
Dang.
Call of Duty needs to step up.
That's for regionals?
Yeah, yeah. Like I can go to Charlotte. Like me and you could go to Charlotte and compete in Pokemon, and we'd be
Yeah.
competing against 2,500 people.
Jeez.
So like, yeah, it's like honestly insane. Like I think if I like watch it because I think Pokemon's just fun to watch. Um, this is North American International. Okay,
Have they
what?
have they ever had somebody like actually go out there and be like, "Word Turtle, I choose you," and then they like lay their
Probably,
card down? They're like,
probably,
"Water gun." That'd be so comedic to be like sitting in the crowd and you just got some dude actually like getting into it like that.
probably. Like so North American International Championship.
Mm.
So there's European International, um, Oceanic International, and North American International. Those are the international ones. There was 3,700 people in New Orleans for Pokemon this year. Like Indianapolis, 2,000. I'm just showing like United States stuff. California, like LA, which a lot of people didn't go because it's LA, right? 1,800, almost 2,000. Florida, 2,800 people went to the regional in Florida, Orlando at that. Um, Houston, Texas, 2,600.
Jeez.
EUIC, the European International Championships, 4,000.
UIUC.
Yeah, UIUC. 4,000 people attended EUIC for Pokemon.
Wow.
Like, and the thing is, these regionals are limited. Like
How many?
that was the limit, 4,000.
Oh my gosh.
So like, imagine if like, I know right now we're in a
We almost
situation,
didn't have 30 people at the Halo event.
and we were one of those 30.
It might have
Imagine,
been 30. I could be trolling.
imagine if our esports was like that though, like Call of Duty, like our shooter esports were like that, where the limit was these thousands of teams that compete and are done in 3 days.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So it would. I know it's not possible. Like obviously, Pokemon is 1v1, best of 3, and you have 45 minutes to do it. If you don't do it in 45 minutes, you tie.
Even if like you've only like wow. For like
So
all 3 games?
all 3 games, you have 45 minutes to play them.
I
And
guess that's not like that like insane.
so there's like overtime rules, right?
Yeah.
But if you only get like 3 turns in overtime, and if at the end of 3 turns you tie, you tie. And at most regionals with that many people, you have to go undefeated. At most, you can lose 2 matches a day on day 1 to make it to day 2. And if you lose 1 match on day 2, you're out. So like Pokemon has a lot of like, where I think Call of Duty and Halo do not. They have a lot of like rules and regulations that counteract not being able to do something, or to where like in COD, where the situation we have right now going into this Paris major, people don't have passes.
I was about to get there if you didn't.
Like,
Did you see the well go with your statement first and then I'll ask my question.
it might be the same. It's Bush. Are you about to talk about Bush?
Well, yeah, but I didn't know if you saw the latest stuff.
I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of it, but more or less, I don't know if I'm quoting everything correctly, so you can correct me on it. Um, but like the fact that the number one seed in challengers or number two, whatever they are right now, I think they've won multiple or tied at
Yep.
least. Um,
They won the last one, so that's what really is important here to what most people are thinking is like
and
you won the last event, you don't even get auto qualified.
yeah, they're not auto qualified. They have to buy their pass, which sold out in 30 seconds. Same situation that we've talked about our Atlanta major. Um, it sold out in like 30 seconds. Someone literally said, "I'll sell it to you." They go to buy it and they say, "Never mind, I'm giving it to a friend." And now still this team is out. The first seed is out
This is why esports will never be taken seriously by traditional sports.
because
Like it
like why are we limited? Like you're telling
so
me you can't partner with bar stools and get some more PCs in this building?
so let me just do kind of include this one thing. I did see a thing from Daniel Say. If you don't know, that is the head of like competitive Call of Duty at Activision. So he does all like the CDL slash like I think he works with Spin of Spence, doing like anything challengers, professional, whatever it may be, anything that's competitive. So I guess that technically now involves challengers, CDL, and Warzone. Um, and they're kind
Right.
of he kind of runs that. Um, and he did tweet that I can't remember word for word, but basically that they were going to be opening it up to 8 more teams. And I think the first 3 of the 8 teams that they were going to be in talks with were going to be the top 3 from that major or something like that. So like I think they are trying to make it right. It's just and a lot of people are very excited, which I think is cool. Like we should be happy that they're fixing it, but at the same time, it's kind of the same mindset. Like, why should there need to be a fix? You know, like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Like that should just be the norm,
Right.
and it's not.
Why
It's
like
not
yeah, you're like, why is there a fix to a
for an issue
league?
that would not like have
Like
happened in better leagues.
you're a league. You're a league. I get Cloud9's a joke. I get these lower seeded rosters and your CDL are a joke. But you are a
Yeah.
league and you quite literally let the number one seed go through hell and back to get their team that they're paying. I get it. Bush has admitted they are not paying them a lot. They are paying them essentially a living wage,
Hey,
but right, it's not, which is not a lot, but it's like, hey, you're playing video games, you know. Um,
I'll take a couple Rice Krispie treats and a Papa John's pizza, man. I mean, like,
I'm telling you. So it's like Bush is paying these guys quite literally to compete in your league, and then they can't play in your league because your league is flawed by scalpers and by a system that either doesn't auto qualify them or
oh, he said, oh, he called the whole system out. Oh, oh,
or allow
he spit.
for to purchase a team pass, you have to have a full team. You have to register. Like make your own ticket system. Stop using third party crap.
Oh,
Like
he's calling out everybody.
you are like I can understand Halo, right? Halo was not involved necessarily in our DreamHack event. So we're going to use a third party ticket system. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You are your own entity. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You have 3 studios that produce a video game for you so you can have something new every year. You have multiple CDL teams that pay you millions of dollars and financially support you to continue growing and pay your employees. But you can't produce your own ticket system that works your way. You're telling me you can't buy the rights to a website that you update on the back end when a major's about to happen?
It's BK. Have it your way.
But like
They
it's
need to
just
listen to Burger King, man.
it
That's all I'm
just
saying.
it just blows my mind that we're sitting here in a realm of esports where they're like, hey, we're gonna have our own league. We're not big enough to be the NFL, but we're going to use the same ticket system when you're not the same as traditional sports. You don't function the same way. The New England Patriots don't pay to play. I mean, they do pay to play, but they don't like buy tickets for their whole roster to go to Baltimore. They get on a
Well,
bus and they go to
yeah,
Baltimore. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They pay to get there. But
I
like
get what you're saying now.
like if you're in esports, you're like, hey, people are gonna pay, but yet you don't want it to grow. You're like, nah, we're limiting to 32 people. You know, just I'm just throwing that number. We're limited to 100 teams. I'm like, but you had 400 teams playing the online qualifiers. What do you like? What do you mean? There's a limit, and if we're not fast enough because we're a business and we don't stalk your website or your tweets.
Yeah, it is rather. I don't know. It kind of feels like a slap in the face to like the teams that are sitting here actually putting money and time into trying to better your league. Or and not even your league, your stupid side league that you guys don't ever do anything with. You know, like that's the thing that kills me is like Challengers is not like very great at the moment. You know, it's just not a great place to be in competitively. And like Challengers players will agree with that statement. You know, and it's like there are teams out here who are willing to put into this league anyways because they want to see these players thrive. They want to see these stories be had, but it's got to be hard to do that whenever you get stuff like this. Like you win an event, like you win the entire event, and the very next one, there's a chance that you're not even going to get to play because there weren't enough tickets or because there wasn't a priority of how you let teams get the tickets.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like, I'm just shocked that they don't own a ticket system.
let's put this into perspective for folks that maybe don't watch Call of Duty. Maybe you're only here for Halo talk. Okay. Um, Imagine if when Shopify Rebellion won their first major last year, uh, they get ready to go to whatever the next. I think what was that like major 3 or 4?
Right.
No, it was major 4 because it was right before champs, right?
That they won?
Yeah.
They won the last 2. They won major 3 and 4.
No. I thought they just won. That they won the one right before champs, right? Am I true? Oh, you're right. You're right. They did because it was SLC, Charlotte, and then champs.
Yeah.
So let's say they won SLC. Shopify Rebellion is here. They're making a statement. They've just won SLC. I don't know why I did the accent there, but they just won SLC. And then it comes time for team passes to come out for Charlotte. And HCS is like, oh, you guys didn't get a team pass? Yeah, sorry. Like we're not gonna be able to get you guys out there to play. So you can't go for the back-to-back. You can't try to win another major. Like hopefully we'll see you at champs. You know what I mean? Like that. Like that's basically what I mean. Until this change happened, like that's basically what they got.
But I want to ask you this because I want your opinion. Would that change have happened if they just let it go? It's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? It's like the change is the right thing to do. It should have been in place to begin with. But like, I don't like.
No, I don't think it would have.
But I also don't understand is that the game is growing, and we're not growing the amount of people that can sign up.
Is the game growing?
Technically, in competition sense, we do have more people in challengers competing than we have year over year.
Yeah.
So tell me, why are we not growing? Like, oh shoot, let's add 50 more PCs or whatever, 50 more setups of teams.
Yeah.
That way, there's 50 more teams this year, or each major. If it's in like an NA major, add 50 more setups each time, or a EU major, add 20 more team setups. That way, you are growing. Who cares if you don't use 4 PCs out of the lot? Like, you're telling me, turn them off. Like, you're telling me that hurts your pocket so much. But yet, I'm going to double it back to Pokemon. When I competed in Pokemon,
Yeah, she's doubling back.
The biggest event I competed in was against 2,300 people. It was the biggest event to date that I played in before then.
Hmm.
I essentially played in the change of the thing. They went back to the venue the following year. It went up to 2,800 people because they released 500 more choices. And the venue they bought the extra space that they didn't buy the year before.
Jeez.
They bought more space because they were like, well, shoot, we hit a record number last year at 2,300 in Charlotte, or it was
Yeah.
Greensboro. So Greensboro, so not even Charlotte, like you're in Greensboro, and you hit a record number event of 2,300 people. You're like, oh shoot, in the next event, the next year in Greensboro, they hit 2,800. They bought more space at the venue, and the year after that, they go to Charlotte because they know they're gonna hit that, like somewhere around this number again, and they're gonna guarantee it. But yet we look at an esports like Call of Duty, which is supposed to be taken seriously, or Halo, for example, that's supposed to be taken seriously, and we don't think about that. Which, to be fair, like Halo Champs is always in Seattle, but look what Halo did. Like for Halo Fest, like we talked about in the previous episodes, they went and bought more space and provided more tickets ahead of the event because the crowd wanted the space.
Where's Halo Champs gonna be this? Oh, that's right.
That's hurtful, but it's an
Oh,
invitational in Seattle. Um,
um,
which we can kind of segue as our last topic since we're talking about esports. Everybody who has competed in a Halo Open or qualifiers online has a Faceit notification to fill out a survey or HCS to make sure that the HCS event in Seattle at the end of the year follows what the community wants.
I did not know this. I did not know this.
They tweeted it out today. Tashi tweeted it out. The person who runs HCS for Halo tweeted it out today and said, make sure you guys check your Faceit notifications. If you have competed in an open or qualifiers, there will be notifications going out to fill out a survey for Halo Fest HCS Invitational to make sure everybody who gets in there, because it is an invitational, gets the best event possible. The best event possible based on community standards. Not Halo standards, not Halo Studio standards, community standards. And they're doing.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, like, but that's crazy to like think about? Is that they thought about this ahead of time? They already know what venue they're at. They know what game they're playing. They know how they're doing it. But they want the event to be ran by the standards of the community.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I mean, and I know it's invitational, so like we probably couldn't go anyways. But
Okay.
it's just, to me, that's like they thought about their community. They thought about what they wanted.
Yeah,
And they're doing it ahead of time.
I agree.
And yet, again, we still get all these people that support Call of Duty, and Call of Duty doesn't even care about you.
Yeah, Call of Duty does not care about you. Just
I mean,
to be honest.
I mean, it's kind of like redundant and like insanity of like maybe Halo is going back to its roots of like community ran like feedback. They might make the game as they make it, and like just like we talked about earlier off camera, we got
But
the update to the ranked play. We got a playlist update in ranked that brings
whoa,
back.
you're just gonna leak that?
Yeah, I'm gonna leak that on Twitter.
Whoa.
But like we got season 1 maps and season 2 maps that have been gone from ranked in HCS or on Halo Infinite, put back in rotation so we can play like King of the Hills Streets, which was Rockets, by the way, but we don't have Rockets. They didn't put that back. They just put the mode. I don't think it's back. I'd have to watch it
That'd be insane.
because technically, I think if you pick the mode, I think Rockets do spawn in customs, but I don't know. It's just, I think Halo is showing that they're caring, and like other esports is not, and I feel like that's like not trying to say like people come to Halo just because, right? We're still in a dip. We still need to figure out where we're at. It's only June. Like we still have a big track to go. But a lot of the stuff me and you have asked for and want to see, even as viewers, let alone players, is kind of coming to through Halo in a lot of ways. I mean,
Yeah.
DreamHack added PCs because the community wanted them. Through it, LVT did it, but
I was about to say, let's give credit where credit is due.
But DreamHack could have told LVT no, like no, we're not providing that. Too much.
Yeah, that is valid.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
LVT took the work and produced what they produced with DreamHack to give us PCs. Halo Fest is getting the community feedback the way they can make the best competitive event by community standards. They got more space at Halo Fest. I mean, I think this. I mean, look at what they're doing with Halo CE. All these content creators that have the game early just to show it off, and they're allowed to show it off. I mean, we got what, a week, right?
yeah,
A week and 3 days, 4 days, and then we have
something like that.
and then we have Halo CE, or Campaign Evolved, which I will be playing a lot of. I don't know. I'm excited, but yeah, I just think I can't believe you didn't know about the survey. Where have you been?
I did not see that. I'll be honest, I did not.
What you been doing? Nothing.
Just working, man.
Working.
I'm a working man. Yeah, been a busy week for me. You know, it's just been a wild week. A lot of change happening, a lot of things swapping around, doing things here and there, and all that type of stuff.
You can just leak it. It's not gonna hurt anybody.
Well, no, I mean, I just have like jobs moving pretty quick right now. So like weekends are gonna be nice here soon, though. You know.
That's true.
And by soon, I mean in just a couple of days. At the time of recording this, of course. But no, I did kind of want to segue over before we kind of ended off. Because I do feel like we went. I mean, of course, I think it was fun doing the 250O stuff at the start, but then we got a tangent with the whole COD scene and everything like that. For one thing, here's Ben's little moment to throw some new things gaming wise that are coming out soon. Did you see 2 games are getting ported to PlayStation consoles?
Black Ops 1 and 2.
And I'm seeing that people, and it's people, I haven't seen any, and maybe they've said something since I last looked, but people in general are saying that it seems like we might be okay in the sense of like not having to worry about people hacking into our consoles and taking all of our private information.
So how do I put this?
Put it wherever you want to, man. Where would you like to put this?
What's the point
Of
the port?
Ugh.
What's the what's the point of the port?
I don't know. I really don't. I almost think maybe it's like a, hey, look what we can make and people are gonna want to play it type thing. Not as much like a, hey, look at, I don't know. I really don't.
I guess I don't know. Like, I think it's cool. I mean, I can go play them right now on PC, but
Yeah, but you're not safe on PC. You're also gonna run into nothing but hackers.
that's true. But it's like, am I really gunning that much to go play Black Ops 1 or 2 online PlayStation?
But it's also gonna have multiplayer, and it's also, I mean, it's also gonna have campaign and zombies.
I guess so. Like,
I don't know. For me, I don't care. And like, not to be like a hater or anything, I just don't like.
but it's like, is the port the whole point of like trying to avoid the hackers. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're gonna give you this,
Maybe.
but then it's like, just fix your game.
Oop, say it. Yeah, yeah. Let
Like,
them know. Let them
like,
know.
like, just fix your
Let
game. If you can
tell them.
fix
Yeah,
it and port it to PlayStation, fix your game.
I
So,
like that. I like that.
and maybe maybe there will be a fix with the port, because if you're telling me I have to go get a PlayStation to play these old games without risking blowing up my computer, I would be upset. um, and they were, I mean, hey, look, they were able to fix World War II in a month. Just saying, we can load up World War II right now and not be hacked
Are
officially.
you sure about that?
Yes, I play it
Okay.
every now and then, and I'm fine.
All right. All right.
So,
Ladies
like,
and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Binky says that we're fine. So go play it. If your PC is hacked, it's all Binky's fault.
don't say that. Anyways, I mean, that's all I had today with my opinion on that one. But do you have anything else? Like, did we miss something? I don't think we did.
There's a new game we're kind of hyped about.
Oh yeah, man, bro, forgot about it. Forgot about it. I forgot about it.
Impulse
Yeah,
is
Impulse
kind of banging.
Impulse demo's out. Cave's grinding it. Maybe I'm just getting old. I could just be getting old.
You are old, but
I,
why?
I
Why?
I don't care for the non-movement aspect of it. I feel like if I don't hit a slide right, or if I am like, if I try to slide cancel, which I'm a Halo player, so my
Yeah.
momentum, instead of being slowed down,
Mm-hmm.
it's halted automatically. There's no like actually like follow through. Like, if you lose that momentum in the game, you're stuck like a rock.
Until you like grapple back out of
Right.
it.
Until
Yeah.
you go right. You have to then redo your combo. And depending on your what class or perks you're using, you might not have your grapple up. You might not have your sticky up. If you're trying to get out of a situation and you're stuck like a rock because you just tried to slide cancel or something, and I get it, it's probably a tech I should learn, but I just find it, you're a movement shooter. Why am I not slowly getting out of my momentum instead of automatically getting it like out of it? Like, that part feels weird to me and I'm still not used to it. I like the game though. I'm level like 50 something.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, the
I've
game's
I've
fun.
enjoyed a little bit that I played. I mean, my ping has been horrendous, but maybe you guys will catch me streaming it this weekend.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Competitively speaking, 4v4, 5v5, what do you think?
4v4.
You think so? Because of the map size, or like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I think so. I think like their whole idea. I have a little like touch point on this too, but their whole idea being we're gonna make like a Titanfall 2 esque game. Competitive Titanfall 2 was 4v4. Um,
Was there competitive?
there was, but it just wasn't as big as I think people would think. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like we have this, but it's not, you know what I mean? It wasn't something that like was televised, or like I think it was more of like a thing where like people threw their own tournaments online and things like that. Like it wasn't.
So, right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, okay. So, what have you played all the modes?
Not the Titan one. The like the one where you have to like take the Titan across, like capture the flag or whatever.
So,
I have not.
that's the one I want to talk about. Because obviously, if anybody's played it, you have Oddball, you have like an uplink style game mode, but you have to, or yeah, it's uplink. Yeah. Because you can carry the ball into the goal or throw it. You have an oddball where you hold the ball for a certain amount of time and then you get a point when it's capped. And then you have the capture the flag. But there's no like strongholds or King of the Hill mode. Do you- I mean, I don't know how the game would work. I think King of the Hill would be good, not strongholds necessarily. Do you think they're going to add something like that, or do you think they're going to avoid something like that?
Um, I don't think you see a king. I don't know. I just feel like any mode where you have to stand still, I feel like kills momentum in that game. And so I just don't see them adding like something like a hard point from COD, or like if you're speaking in Halo, King of the Hill. I don't see like maybe a stronghold, but it would have to be like a very fast cap time.
So here's what like I was kind of saying, like that's kind of the tech
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean? That's the skill gap is the movement, like how I suck at it. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I would have to learn that. But like a King of the Hill would put that tech into being like, how do I get out of this? Right?
Yeah.
To cap the hill. You get what I'm saying? Because there are many
Yeah.
maps where I'm just standing still, waiting for a cross, and then I get kind of mixy with it. I wish I knew the map names, like for all the listeners. I don't. I mean, I could probably look them up, but
He does not.
I mean, maybe I can look them up. Um, but oh, they don't have like a website yet. Sad day. Um, yeah, they don't have like a website. It looks like they just have what's it called? Like third party apps being made or something. Oh, okay. They just have the Steam page. Because this is it's an indie game technically, right? I think. Let
I
me
don't,
look.
I don't know if it counts as indie anymore. 1047 is
Do
pretty
what?
deep into their lifespan now, right?
Well,
Like,
so what qualifies, and this is just knowledge from school, what qualifies as an indie team is anything $1 million and under to create your game.
I thought it was also like by team size too, though.
Doesn't have to be, no. Because I mean, Expedition 33 was a pretty big team, but indie due to development constraints of being $1 million and under with like 3 investors or something. So like we can make a team as big as we want, but if we're only spending a certain amount of money and employees, like let's say it's all volunteer work, and we only
Yeah,
spend like $1 million to create the game, we're an indie game. Expedition 33 spent exactly 1 million, which is why they qualified for indie because they spent.
that's a little sus.
But you get what I'm saying. That's why people were kind of like,
Yeah,
okay, it's an indie game, but they spent $1 million.
yeah,
So now, did they make $1 million back? Probably, but they spent 1 million to make a game, and but they still qualified as indie because they were a smaller team, not AAA, and only spent 1 million, not more. Um, so if Impulse is being made with less money and a smaller team, then it technically is. But I don't. I guess I let's see. It doesn't really. I think they are indie. I think this is what this is. Impulse. So is Splitgate not indie?
I don't think it is. They think they're better than us.
They are.
You're not supposed to admit that.
Sorry.
They're not.
So it is. It's looked up a lot. Like, is it an indie studios?
Yeah.
So it started as an indie. Okay. So because of
Mhm.
Splitgate, no, it is not.
Okay.
They have raised over $100 million in investments, um, and they value the company at $1.5 billion, which moves them past indie status.
Well,
So
there's There's your answer.
There you go. They grossed too much money. So, but you see what I'm saying? They had to gross over 100 million and be valued at
Yeah.
1.5 billion to not be indie.
That's fair.
So, like, isn't that crazy? Like fake money. Um, but that's cool. But I like the game. It's just like I said, and I said like maybe I'm just old, but it's like I just can't. I don't know. I get this feeling when I'm playing, and I'm like, damn, that made me angry. Um, because it didn't work this way, and maybe it's because of Halo or like COD, right? The fluidity of the movement, or Splitgate. We'll use Splitgate because of the studio. Like there's no fluidity when I crash and burn. I'm crashing and burning, and have to get out based on my other skills or abilities. Like, what if I don't have a nade? What if I don't have my grapple up?
Good luck.
Exactly. Like you're more than likely dead if you're running. But like tell me about outside of your lag experience, if you guys didn't know, Ben like bounces around
Yeah.
like a rabbit, bro.
It's not good looking. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy it. I do. Do I really feel? Do I really feel like it's a Titanfall clone? No, I don't. Like just from someone who played like way too much Titanfall, I just don't. And it's like not that's not meant to be like disrespect on the game. It's just to me the game feels like they're trying to be too much like Splitgate. It's like I've already played Splitgate, dude. I don't need Splitgate again. You know what I mean? I definitely think the jetpack and the slide feels very Splitgatey. I mean, to me, it basically feels like they took Splitgate and threw a grappling hook on it and made it not in space.
So
He agrees.
yes, and this is where I want to kind of argue
Oh,
on. The creator came out and said he's like, it's different. I'm not saying that it's not different.
it's not.
But
It's not.
I don't like
It's just blatantly not.
that he's trying so hard to say it's not different. Because he had a whole interview where he was like, it's different.
It kind of to me feels like just the same thing as
Yeah,
when he was all like, we're making something different. We don't want to be like Call of Duty, and then they're like, oh, we're coming out with a battle royale.
So here's right. I love that
That's just my thought.
I love that you said that.
I'm just
But
saying.
here's my thing. And it's I think this in pure example is what we've asked for, what we wanted from Splitgate. I think it's what we wanted from like an updated Halo, like that feeling, right? Splitgate 2 failed, and they've given us
Yeah.
what we wanted, not just what they wanted.
Let me just put it like this. I genuinely and Cave might watch this and Super might watch this and absolutely melt me for this take. They could quite literally take the Titans out, slap Splitgate 3 across the front of it, and republish it right now, and everyone would think it was just Splitgate 3.
Yep.
Like I mean, I don't know. There's just something about it that doesn't feel like, I don't know. Like there was so much movement tech in Titanfall, but to get to like maximum speed in Titanfall, there was like a skill to it. You know, you had to know how to arc star jump. You had to know how to like you had to use momentum from grenades and things to move yourself faster. In this game, you literally throw a grenade down at your feet and it's like it paint splatters an area and it just makes you fast. And it's like it's cool and it's a nice idea, but if you really, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like digging into it a little too deep, but like if they're gonna call it a Titanfall clone or Titanfall esque game, then I need to feel like I'm playing Titanfall.
Agreed.
Also, those mechs are not that good. In Titanfall, when I saw somebody drop a mech, I was dropping mine to fight theirs, or I was trying to grapple onto it to rip the battery out. You weren't just taking this thing down with your regular AR. You had rockets. You had, you know what I mean? Like, you weren't running up to it with a hammer and hitting it 5 or 6 times, and then it exploded. Like,
That
I
is
don't
true.
know. Had
100% agree. That is true.
Which, that's another thing. Titanfall 2 also had close quarter arena maps, but it also had bigger attrition maps where you could drop those Titans in and it felt like you were playing on a larger scale map than what it actually probably was. In this game, it really does feel like it's an arena shooter, and they've constricted it really small to keep everything so fast paced that when I'm in the Titan, I don't even feel like I'm that, you know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm this big, huge, machine. Like, I
Right.
still feel like I'm trapped in this tiny arena shooter, you know?
I agreed with just like a little bit more health, essentially. It's like a shield.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. But I think that's where like the abilities come into play, like the healing, the jump, the like picking your Titans perk. But then it also feels like, why is there a third perk when I might not use it the whole game?
That is true.
Like, I think you've seen where I play, I go and prep the Titans and I just beat them up with a hammer. So they're
Until
just
they're
low.
crazy weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it's one of those things. But I do think it's OP. If they get both, then they can kind of dominate the map. But we've also like countered it before. So I mean, we'll see where the game goes. I would love to see full release. I would love to see some mixy stuff happen with it. I know Cave's excited for it, but I definitely want to see it come to fruition before I.
Yeah, I definitely think I'll make my final take on it once full release is out in about a week. So I mean,
Yeah.
there's time.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? I think we did the. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we did it. I think we actually did it, Ben.
Did we?
We did an episode.
We did it.
We did an
We
episode.
made it.
Yeah, no, it's been a good episode. Like I said, not a lot of stuff going on, but at least we got stuff to talk about. And I think, which by the way, it's episode 14.
Okay. Fair enough. See, everybody knows now at the end.
Yeah, you're welcome. Took me a minute to find it actually. But yeah, no, it's been fun, exciting, and I kind of can't wait to see what's to come, and maybe we got some changes. I just ordered a new desk, so next week we might be skipping the episode. It depends when the desk comes in, but we will let you guys know on Twitter. Yeah, if you guys haven't, do subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, the way you can watch some live streams as they come in.
Can we get a Quigley live stream of you putting the table together?
We might. I'll set it up on my phone, actually.
I think that would be hilarious. Just watching you crash out because you're missing a screw.
That'd be messed up. We can make it happen.
And then you got me spamming waffles in the chat.
We can make it happen. I'll see what I
think it would be good content.
I'll see if it's possible. I'll see if we can do it. But yeah, definitely go follow us on all our socials so you can just see our idiotic updates. I think we're growing in the right direction. I think we got a lot of things moving in the background, so it'll be exciting. But yeah, go ahead and send us off, Ben.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Quigley Podcast. You like how
yep.
Instead of saying this is okay. Yeah. You get where I was going with that. All right. Look, this has been the Quigley Podcast. We appreciate you guys sticking around as always. maybe leave something in the comments, right? Not a lot of Halo news right now. Give us some ideas what we should be talking about, because I mean, clearly you can see we know how to yap, but like having ideas on what to yap about does help. So like maybe just drop those ideas down below. If you're on Spotify, I don't really use Spotify, so I don't know if there's like a comment section. Maybe just go on YouTube, click on the video, leave your comment, and then go back to Spotify. But yeah, no. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you for sticking around with us. This has been the Quigley Podcast.